Hey folks, MrJsun here. Just wanted to give you a quick little idea on why it's so important to understand what it is that we have and actually how to share it. So, as you see on the board behind me, I just took a quick second to write a little something up. I wanted to make you think. Okay, we're going to spank your brain for a few seconds. I hope you don't mind. The S stands for shopping annuity. That's what we do. We are creating a shopping annuity, similar to what you would do if you put money into an annuity. You'd be expect a retirement in many years to come. Well, guess what, folks? It's not about your money. It's about a little bit of time investment and a little bit of effort and get this thing going. And it'll pay you just like a regular annuity would. But anyways, the idea with a shopping annuity is one spot in the computer. If you're a partner with us already, you have 3 spots. You own 3 spots. That's a lot of money. One spot on the low end, when it matures, is $109,000 a year. So if you think about a traditional business, if you want to make $100,000 a year, it's 5 times the net investment. So if you want to make $100,000 a year, on average, you have to invest $500,000 up front to make $100,000 a year. So what's that say? It takes about 5 years to regain your money. You don't invest $100,000 a year in this business, but within 5 years or less, you're making $100,000 a year. How are you doing that? That S here, I moved it down to here for share. You're sharing the business. And yes, by the way, I have my pajama bottoms on because that's what we do. We can just work from home. In fact, it's just comfortable. And anyways, so I'm excited to share this with you guys. The S, shopping annuity, but it also stands for share. What are you going to share? The products, the opportunity, and the events. Now let me ask you, let's take a step back. That's on the upscale. How about the downscale? What about the downside? What about a job? Well, a job is a job, your traditional job, to and from work, 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, hour in traffic, traveling, all this stuff to work for something that you don't own. Yes, you don't own it. You're continuously putting in time and effort into something you don't own, which is stupid. But I'm sorry you don't understand that yet, so let's continue on the positive note. Job stands for just over broke. They pay you just enough so you don't quit, and you do just enough to not get fired. And I don't care how much you say you love your job. I don't think there's anyone around that loved their job as much as I love my job. And it still made me feel empty inside. I was not fulfilling a bigger goal, a bigger dream. It wasn't fulfilling my worth. Okay, so there's value in challenging yourself to do more and be a bigger person. Okay, I loved going to work. I made a lot of money doing something I had fun doing, but at the end of the day, it meant nothing because if I didn't show up the next day and I wasn't around that environment, I wasn't worth anything. Zero. So if you're going to and from work, trading time for money, at the end of that pay, as soon as you get paid, you're back to zero. How does that make you feel? I hope you think about that. But anyways, your job, just over broke, okay? How much time do you put in equals how much money you have. How do you make more? That's why I put this up here. I want you to think about it for a second. How do you make more money? If you work Monday through Friday, or let's say you have a nightclub job or a restaurant job, so you work different days. You're working whatever days you work, and if you don't show up at work, you don't make any money. Do you make money when someone else is waiting on tables or selling bottle service or managing the restaurant or whatever that is? No. It's all on you. How does that make you feel? If you don't start to evaluate and think about this little point, your life is going to quickly pass you by. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years ago, till now. All that time you put into that job, how much money do you still have? What didn't you spend? I'm willing to bet most of you, including myself, I'm not saying this is all on you, I did it myself. I'm willing to bet for the past 5 years you have worked, that you don't have much money left, and you just spent 5 years of your life working for what? For someone else. There's no value. No value at all. So you got to think about that. But anyways, so here's the point. Sharing the opportunity is probably one of the hardest things because we get so scared about sales. We start thinking, oh, I don't want to pressure my friends. I don't want them to think I'm in a multi-level marketing company. I don't think because they're going to think I'm in a pyramid. Well, you know what? If you let them think you're in a pyramid, that's a shame on you. But the shame on us is we haven't coached you enough. There's many reasons why this isn't a pyramid. You just need to know the facts. So if you watch this and you're getting that stupid pyramid question and you don't know how to answer it, you need to call me, email me, message me. Let's spend 20 minutes going back and forth with some things that I'm going to give you. I'm going to hand you the ammunition. And as soon as someone says it's a pyramid, you're going to go, there you go, buddy. That's what I think about what you think. And by the way, you wouldn't be so worried about what your friends thought if you realized how seldomly they do. But that'll hit you on the way home. Yes, I stole that from JR. Originality is concealing your source, but I just had to admit that one. Anyways, here you go, guys. I'm going to take a little sip of my complete greens, right? I don't eat a lot of salad, okay? And I want to be physically fit or healthy for the long term. So this is a nice detox, cleanse, and balance. Complete greens. Alfalfa sprout, bee pollen, or alfalfa grass, wheatgrass powder, spirulina, apple cider. It's got so many great things in here. Nova Scotia Dulce, green tea extract, ginkgo biloba, milk thistle. Milk thistle is really good for your liver, for your kidneys. I mean, this is an awesome product. A little powder, put it in water, boom. So I'm not drinking a protein shake. I am drinking a value of probably about 3 salads. So anyways, alkalining my body. Now, before we take too much time of your time, I just want to share a little something with you that's basically been taking my business to the next level, and I wanted to take yours to the next level because this is not about me, it's about we. We have to duplicate. We have to find people that want more out of life. You know, it's funny, I had 2 people I was supposed to talk to today. I'm just going to tell you the bad stuff here. I had 2 people at noon, right? Thinking, whatever, we're back one up with one. I messaged them and checked on them to see if they were, if they could talk right now. And let's just see. That was about a half hour ago. Okay, I got, hey, happy Wednesday. Can we talk in a little bit? Okay, so that's nice. Well, one of them responded. That's good. And, okay, the other, nope. Okay, so anyways, too bad, so sad. Your loss. It's not, I don't need to chase people. That's the thing. That's where I want you to be at. You need the people in this excitement of what we're doing. You need more people. If you're depending on your friend Sarah, and Sarah's got a hair up her butt, or a boyfriend that takes most of her free time, or Sarah's working 2 jobs, and you know she'd be good at this, but you're putting your excitement on Sarah, and we try to get with Sarah, and she just doesn't have the time, or she's just not interested, it means she doesn't understand, and you just have to be nice and say, Sarah, when you have time, we'll chat, and just some will, some won't, so what, next. And then keep moving to another person and another person. Eventually, Sarah will come around. In fact, many of my friends are starting to come around now. And you know what? I feel bad for the people that don't take the time to understand what we're doing. I truly feel bad for them. So this is why I make these kind of videos. And I'm already 8 minutes in, so I don't want to talk to you forever. I want to keep this about under 10 minutes or around 10 minutes. So it's okay with you. I'm going to fast forward. But definitely let's talk soon. And also follow me on social media, MrJsun, Mr. J-S-U-N, son. Here we go, here we go. How do you bring up the business to somebody without sounding salesy, like you want to sell them some isotonics or something? What do? Well, Steve, what's up, bro? Long time no see. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We have a little conversation, a little catch up. How you been? This. What's going on? Oh, by the way, right? So at some point in the back of my head, I'm thinking, when can I bring it up? When can I bring this up, right? I have to show you something. Well, he's going to say, what? Dude, we launched a new program called Shop Local. We're now, literally, we're the only company that's doing this right now. I can get you paid from dining out at the same restaurants you go to, or lounges, or clubs. I can get you paid for certain spas and salons, and here's the deal. If you like a certain place, say your girlfriend or wife, or if you're talking to a woman, your husband or boyfriend or whatever, likes a certain business and it's not on Shop Local, then we need to talk because I'll get them on Shop Local. I'll get you paid for using their services. How does that work? Everybody that at least has a smartphone wants to know. Okay? So here you go. The phone applications are here. Do you guys see that S right here? I'm going to click on it. Shop.com opens up. I'm going to make this so hopefully you can see it. All right. my shop.com website. Well, it's kind of looking, let me see here. All right, that might be a little better. No. All right, you got the shop.com website here.